What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am starting this video off in my car because I got invited to an event in exchange for content, of course. So I'll be doing that today, and of course I'm taking you guys with me. But I'm on my way to pick up my mom because it's such a cute, unique event that I know my mom would enjoy. So I got her a ticket since I ended up getting mine as an invitation. I ended up buying her so that she can join me and we can have like a mother-daughter type day. So that's exactly where I'm going. I am feeling so much better. I've been taking my medicine. I've been eating a little healthier now that I broke my fast. And I'm just focusing on healing and just getting better because I'm tired of this cold. But yes, I'm on my way to pick up my mom now, and then I'm going straight to the event. Today is also the Bears game. It is an important game for us. So I have the Bears game later tonight. I still don't know where exactly I'm watching it, but I'm watching it somewhere. And other than that, that's all I have planned today. So we're going to have a fun day, busy day per usual, but nonetheless fun.
I wanted to be more intentional with my clients. So this is the way that I can get to know you, your skin. So if any of you are looking forward to doing private workshops, I do scrubs, oils, butters. Today we're going to be focusing on your face. So in front of you, we have these little sheets, okay? I'm going to go over the oils that I have today, but there are people who do not know their skin type. If you're doing it, how many drops? One. Just one. Okay. Go for it.
I got my little mimosa. And then the ladies are all doing their vision boards.
I have no choice, I have to.
Oh, you haven't taken them down?
Then you can be able to
Cute,
after
cute.
like a year, maybe.
I did something a little different for my self-care. I went to a personalized facial oil workshop, and it was honestly such a fun and unique experience. We started by learning about skin types, concerns, and how different oils actually work. Not just guessing, but understanding what my skin really needs. Then came the best part: creating my own custom blend, choosing the oils, the benefits, even the scent. Everything was tailored to me. Self-care that actually feels intentional. Did you know your skin actually tells you what it needs? I left with a facial oil I made myself, confidence in my skincare choices, and a reminder that taking care of your skin can also be an experience. Self-care that feels personal hits different. This was more than a workshop. It was a reset, a moment to slow down. After creating our custom oils, we grabbed a mimosa and headed to the vision board table. They also had a cute bodega for us to shop local vendors. They had so many cute things to choose from, but I immediately gravitated towards the jewelry. They had really cute rings, earrings, and even necklaces. If self-care is on your vision board this year, 100% recommend. It is crazy cold in the city today. We came over to get some pizza to start watching the Bears game. They are playing the LA Rams today, and they're playing here in the city. So hopefully that is a good thing for us, because it's so cold today. And I'm starving. I'm ready for some food. The event overall was great. I'll definitely end up going back to do another workshop with them because it was just such an amazing time. But for now, we are ready to get this W. It's packed everywhere. It's such a beautiful time in the city. It's like, this is one of the first times that the Bears have been in the playoffs for a very long time. So all the bars are packed, all the restaurants are busy, because we all are gonna watch the game tonight. So bear down, let's go Bears. We need this W.
Comeback wins. This Bears team has proven they're resilient and they will battle to the pocket zero. No matter how the plays out here, Mike. Bears, baby!
watch this stuff.
You're 1 for Ben, you're 9 for Sean. Just go.
Oh my gosh.
It is a sad day in Chicago, y'all. We lost. We lost against the Rams. I really felt like we were going to be in the Super Bowl this year. I really, really felt it. We were 2 games away, but it was a very, very close game, neck and neck. But in the end of it, we lost to a field goal. But next year will be better. There's always next year. It has been a busy 3 days for me. I am exhausted. My body is telling me I need to sleep in. But the event I had today was so fun. It was at Effortless headquarters. If you're from Chicago, it is on 44th and Ashland, I believe. In back of the yards, it is a very, very cute space where they have multiple vendors. They have a lot of estheticians, nail techs. They have a little bodega for you to shop. And they host a lot of workshops there, which is pretty cool. And the workshop we attended today was a facial oil with a vision board. So it was called Vision of Radiance. And it was just to really take a moment to take care of yourself. I have self-care on my vision board every year. I feel like taking care of myself is so important because I can't be for others if I can't be for myself. So taking time out of my day to really take a moment to relax, to take care of my skin, take care of my hair, take care of my health, whatever it is that I need in the moment is important for me to address so that I can be a better version of myself. And this workshop alone was just a little bit of a reminder to take a moment of your day and pamper yourself a little bit. So we created personalized facial oils based on your skin type. So I have combination, a little more on the drier side since we're in the winter, and then over the summer it's a little more on the oily side. But I ended up getting castor oil, hemp, and jojoba. So those are the 3 ingredients I used to create my facial oil. And then I added a little drop of lavender in there because lavender for me is just so relaxing and so calming. And I picked that scent specifically because I would be using this facial oil at night before I go to bed, and that's when I would incorporate it into my skincare routine. Apart from creating your own oil, she also did a lymphatic drainage class workshop where she educated us on how to use the gua sha, which I've never used before. Actually, this would be my first time learning how to do this, and it was so insightful because you just gotta drain out all those toxins that you have in your body using this little guy. So they gifted us this gua sha, and they also taught us with this guy how to use it. And she demonstrated how to use it on your like jaw, neckline. She showed us how to do it on the collarbone. She showed us how to do it on the forehead for when you get migraines and headaches. And then she also taught us how to do it underneath your eye near your nose to help with congestion. Where was this when I was sick and I had crazy congestion? Like, I could have been using this guy to help open up my airways. But anyways, we are here now. I know something new, but this is really cool. And honestly, like, you can use any side that feels comfortable for you on your face. So like, if I were to use this guy here, I could start here from the jawline, work my way back, and then push down into my neck. The key is to always push down, which I, again, never done this before, but super excited to start incorporating this into my nighttime routine. They also had a little bodega. As you saw, they had a lot of cute little things, but I did decide to buy a body butter. I love body butters. I love body scrubs. I have so many body scrubs though, but I was in need of a good body butter. So I went ahead and picked up this guy right here. It is in the scent Frosted Sugar Plum, and it is by her TLC. She does have a website where you can order body butters, body scrubs. She has turmeric. She has vitamin C oil for your face to help with hyperpigmentation. She has a ton of body oils. She also has where you can personalize your own facial oil, and she'll have it shipped out for you. But this guy was so good. It is also filled to the brim. Okay, you are getting your money's worth. This little jar is packed with body butter, and a little goes a long way. They had a tester in there. It is a little thicker of a consistency. So if you just grab a tiny bit, doesn't have to be much. Like I can use this for my hands, like for my entire hand. So you just grab a little bit here and you just work that in. The smell is phenomenal, but the way it feels on the skin, it instantly feels nourished. Like I've never had a body butter that feels this nourished. And like, I'm not getting dry skin this winter. Where was this in the beginning of the winter, to be honest? Because I have been dry. So I picked this guy up. Again, the smell is amazing. And it has the ingredient list is very organic. It has organic unrefined shea butter, organic coconut oil, vitamin E oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, and it has soap safe fragrance oils and organic arrowroot powder. That is it. All organic, all good for the body. So super excited to add this into my daily routine as well. And then that is all I did so far for the weekend. It has been busy, like I said, a busy 3 days. So I'm just going to get unready. I am going to get ready for bed and call it a day. What is up, you guys? It is Thursday, January. I don't even know what day it is. January 22nd. It is January 22nd. And I have not vlogged all week, you guys. It has been a rough week for me. I had to go through a lot of change, and change for me makes me feel uneasy, anxious, worried, all of the above. So I spent the last 2 days just kind of readjusting, processing. I process a lot. When I process, I just need moments to myself to reflect, express gratitude, and ground myself, because I feel like in times of uncertainty and when things are changing, it tends to disrupt my world a little bit. I know change is good and it's necessary for growth, but I think in the moments when I am going through the changes, it rocks my world in a big way. So a lot of it had to do with work. I won't get too much into details, but it really just made me think about, just my job and where I am and just being grateful. I still have a job, grateful that I have my space, my home. I have a bed to sleep on. It's just the little things that you have to be grateful for. And that's all I was really just thinking about this week, is just expressing gratitude for what I have and not focus too much on what I don't have. But that is that, guys. My mental health was super important for me this week, so I took some time to focus on that and water myself in the midst of the craziness that was this week. I've been reading a new book. I know I was reading Verity by Colleen Hoover, but I had to pause because my mom actually started a book club and I need to have half of the book read by February 9th, and it is approaching. I think I'm going to finish the full book before then so I can get back to Verity. So I'm already on chapter 8, believe it or not. And this book, I have my Kindle here. The book is called Malas by Marcela Fuentes. It's actually getting pretty good. I haven't been able to put it down. I almost want to read chapter 8 tonight, but it's already like 9 o'clock and I have to work tomorrow. So I don't know if I want to stay up and read this. But I've been staying up the past 2 days to just read as much as I can. And part of me just wants to read that 8th chapter. So what is it about? In 1951 Texas, a curse affects generations of women. Decades later, teenage Lulu forms an unexpected bond with a mysterious woman, uncovering family secrets while preparing for her quinceañera. So already there is a lot that I can relate to in the book just because I am Mexican, and there are a lot of references in here about generational curses and just some of the generational traumas that we unfortunately go through. So it has been a good read so far. So I'm going to continue to read that. It is 384 pages. I'm on page 155, so just about the halfway mark. Yeah, there's a lot in this book. There's a lot in this book for sure. I'm actually excited to meet with my book club. Honestly, my book club is my family. My mom has been wanting to do a book club for a very long time, and she's finally starting it up this year because she's tired of it being an idea and she's putting some action into it, which I love. And ultimately, she has big plans for where this book club is going. But for now, it is just myself, my sisters, my cousins. I have my tias in the book club as well. And then we're meeting together in February to chat through the first half of the book and just have open discussion as a family, as you would a normal book club, and just chat through things that we resonate, things that stand out, things we can relate to, things that remind us of our grandmother, things that remind us of our own generational traumas, and having open discussion about that. So I'm looking forward to it. And I'm getting this chapter in before bed. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hello, you guys, and happy Friday. It feels so good for it to be Friday. I am so over the week and ready for the weekend. I have nothing planned. It is just me, relaxation, my books. It is going to be a good weekend. Very much needed because I feel like the holidays for me leading up to like mid-January is just the craziest time for me. I have so much happening and so much going on that I don't really have or take the time to just decompress. spend time with myself and just chill. Today I am working till 5 o'clock, unfortunately, but right after work, I'm thinking about making some posole. It is my first time ever making posole. So I'm a little nervous because obviously I want it to come out good, but I'm also trying to be better at just diving in, trying new recipes because I won't learn unless I do it. So that's exactly what's going to happen today. I already have a list of all the ingredients I need. I'll be going to the grocery store to pick all of that up and just making the pozole. Fingers crossed. I'm positive it's going to come out good. I like to self sabotage, which is actually what I'm listening to right now. I am listening to an audiobook on Spotify, which I actually had no idea until last weekend. I had no idea that I can listen to audiobooks on Spotify. So that's exactly what I am listening to. I'm listening to The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. I might be butchering her name. I'm so sorry. Brianna Wiest or Brianna West. But it is such a good listen. I started listening to it yesterday on my car ride to the chiropractor. And on my way back, I have been listening to it while doing laundry. I'm listening to it while I'm working. And it's just such a great way to self empower myself. It is about transforming self sabotage into self mastery. And I already feel like I'm learning so much about myself and how to reframe my thinking into becoming a better version of myself and getting things done and accomplishing my goals. I feel like I self limit myself. I place a lot of negative self talk. I like to talk myself out of things out of fear. One of them being cooking. So I'm learning to transform that into a positive and reframing my mind of thinking so that I can just do and stop thinking of all the things that can go wrong. So already I'm feeling good about this audiobook. It has been on my list of books to read for years. And when I saw it on Spotify, I'm like, I need to give it a listen. So I'm listening to that. I am sipping on my morning coffee and I'm getting some work done this morning. I do have a meeting this afternoon at 2, which is a criminal. Meetings on a Friday are like, what? They actually have a rule in our company where we shouldn't schedule meetings on Fridays, but there's some business critical things that unfortunately have to happen on a Friday sometimes. So there's that. We'll let it slide this Friday, but I'm getting some work done. Today's feeling good. I'm going to make pozole. I'm going to relax. My boyfriend is coming over and we're going to do a cute little movie night. Just enjoy each other's company and spend some time together. He did have a polar plunge scheduled for tomorrow and that got canceled, which he was not happy about. He was looking forward to it. So I'm kind of upset for him as well because I know he's been like eagerly anticipating and waiting for that. And it's not happening. They're canceling it, you guys, because the temperatures here in Chicago are not safe. It is supposed to be like -10. I could be wrong. What is the weather for today? So based on my current location, it is a low of -7 and the high for today's only 9 degrees. But the wind chill is going to make it feel like it's -14. -6, -4, -3. We get a little bit of sun at noon that brings it up to 0 degrees. But ain't no one trying to be outside in this kind of weather. I think it was the right call. I think that they were looking out for the safety of people and their health. I think that's more important than everything. They're not rescheduling it. Unfortunately, it is canceled for the year. All the money from the ticket purchases are going for a good cause. So at the end of the day, it was a donation and it's still going to what it was intended for. It just sucks that he doesn't get to experience this, which is something that has been on his bucket list year over year. but I know next year he can try again next year. Let you guys go because I need to get back to work and I need to get all these reports done. I need to get some forecasting done, listening to my audiobook, and I'll see y'all later. It is so cold. It is freaking freezing. I hate the cold. I hate the cold. And I live in one of the coldest cities in the US, literally. Oh, this is criminal. And I'm wearing leggings. I should have thrown on some joggers on top of that. So I did not prepare myself. But I'm on my way to the grocery store. It's the perfect day to make posole, you guys. It is gonna warm me up. And I have my list of ingredients ready. And I'm ready to go get all this stuff and make it because it's the perfect posole day. Day, but the sun is shining. You guys, that was a really quick grocery store trip. I went in knowing exactly what I wanted, what I needed, except for the tomatillos. You guys, everyone's trying to make pozole today or salsa. Tony's had like nothing, skimpy, so I had to go to Cermak to get them there. And then the hominy, they did not have the brand I wanted, so I had to get a different brand. Okay, let me just not. So I had to get a different brand of hominy. And then I go to Cermak and they have the brand I wanted. I'm like, I should just come here to get all my stuff. But I usually go to Tony's. It is what it is. I think a lot of people were shopping at Tony's over Cermak, so I think that's why there was a lot of stuff that was out. But I'm on my way home. I have a meeting at 2 o'clock. It is 1:30 currently. I think I'll make it. I'm like 10 minutes from home, so I'll get there right on time. And then I'll start making the pozole. I made it just in time for my meeting, but I had to like scarf down a pizza from yesterday. Anyways, back to my pozole. I got all my ingredients, but what inspired me the most was a TikTok that I saw. There's this girl, she is using a crock pot, and guess what? I have the exact same crock pot. So because I'm working today and I want to have the pozole done at a decent time, I'm actually gonna get started on it and get the crock pot going. I feel confident in it. I don't have anything bigger to cook the pozole in other than my crock pot, so that's what's happening. She does it for 4 hours. It's supposed to take 4 hours for the pozole to cook. It is 2:30, so technically it should be done at around 6:30, and Jimmy's planning on coming over at like 7, so it's perfect timing to have everything ready. And I'm gonna follow this recipe but add my own little, you know, twist to it. So wish me luck. I made my first posole. It still counts even if it was on the crock pot, but it's literally the same steps if I were to boil it. I tasted it already and it's pretty good. I'm very proud of myself. It is a little spicy. I added 3 serranos. I like it spicy. If you don't want it too spicy, you can add 2. And then I also threw in 2 jalapenos. So overall it came out really good. I'm really excited to have it. I know Jimmy's gonna love it. I hope. I don't know, he's a tough critic, so I really do want his honest opinion though, because that's the only way I can improve and do better. If there's just a little too much flavor, not enough flavor, I would love to know so that I can perfect the recipe. But I'm so proud of myself. I tried to film all the steps. I will say I missed a few filming wise just because I was trying to get everything done before Jimmy gets here while trying to get some footage. So there were some steps that I missed. I will probably do another video of like how to make posole and go more into detail with it. But for my first try, I just wanted to take a stab at it and see how I do. So we will find the verdict out a little later. There's nothing like that first sip of coffee in the morning. I've been drinking my coffee black because I'm trying to eliminate sugar. And it can taste a little bitter. So my stepdad showed me a hack. If you add a little bit of cinnamon, it actually adds a little bit of flavor into it. So I've been doing that with my black coffee and I enjoy it. So now I do my instant coffee with a hint of cinnamon, and it is the perfect cup to my morning. All right, you guys, last night was great. I had dinner with my boyfriend. I made posole and it was really good. He rated it a 7.5 out of 10. You know what? For my first time ever making it, I thought that was a pretty high rating, so I was super proud of it. So proud. It tasted better than I expected. It makes me that much more confident in the kitchen, and I don't feel as scared to mess up or experiment. I feel like cooking is meant to be an experience. It's meant to be, at least for my grandma and in the Mexican culture, it's a way that we show love. I feel like I have a lot to learn. But I've already learned a couple new recipes. Going into this year, I am challenging myself to continue to try new recipes, not to be afraid of trying new things, and being okay if I mess up. It may not come out right the first time, and that's totally fine. I can try again another time. Hold on, Benito's getting into my trash. Benito, buddy, get out of there. You're gross. Benito is up to no good. He's over there hiding by my plants now. So overall, super happy. My sister's coming over today to try it as well. So I will let you know what she thinks. And we ended up watching a movie. We have this poster here. Jimmy bought it for me when we first started dating. Oh, you can, I'm sitting in front of a window so you get the really bad glare. This is a movie scratch off. It has 100 movies and 20 TV series on here. And we take turns scratching off a movie. And I don't know if you guys can see, but it'll say like, oh, I have it upside down. Do I? No, I don't. So it'll give you just kind of a little description of the movie, the year it came out, and I believe the country it was produced, maybe directed. I don't know why it shows like the countries, but we kind of take a look at all the genres, and first we try to guess to see if we can find out what movie it is, and then we scratch it off. And then after we watch the movie, we can rate it anywhere between 1 to 5 stars. So then we scratch off the number of stars that we think the movie was. And last night, I ended up picking this guy right here. We did Inception, but we've already scratched off a couple of them. So if you can see, there's some already that have been scratched off. So last night we did Inception. There's been The Lion King, Dune, Joker, Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, Coco, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Spider-Man, Rocky, Wall-E, Kill Bill, The Incredibles. So it's like a good mix of like different movies, and they've all been really good choices. I'm very impressed with this poster. Very, very impressed. So anytime that we decide we want to have a movie night or Jimmy comes over, we scratch one of these off and we just enjoy each other, have some quality time, have some dinner, and enjoy the movie. Can you guys see Benito? He's like chilling right there. You can see his little head. He has been a troublemaker Look at him go. He has been a troublemaker, so I've been on his tail. He's been up to no good. He likes to knock over my trash can and get in and like start garbage picking, and I'm like, no, 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 nope. And then he likes to mess with my dog. My dog's a Chihuahua and she's tiny. I think Benito is bigger than she is. My bunny is definitely bigger than she is. And she doesn't like having him around, so he'll like mess with her and he'll try to steal her food. But the food, when he gets into the dog food, it really upsets his stomach and it really softens his stools. So I have them divided currently, but he still manages to make his way to the other side to steal her food. So I gotta be on it. I am on him and I have to figure out a better way to divide them. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I'm going to edit this and hopefully have it up as soon as possible. And the rest of the day, I am hoping to spend some time with my sister and have some very much needed girl time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.